So hello guys. So most of us are using Windows platform like to operate on our laptops or desktops. So what you can do like to work on Ubuntu is like you can go ahead and install VirtualBox. So VirtualBox is a software which gives you this feasibility to install Ubuntu and like which works like you do not need to like uninstall your operating system that is Windows and like then install Ubuntu over it. Over on Windows you can install VirtualBox and on VirtualBox you can like run Ubuntu by itself. So in today's session, we will be doing just the same. So to do it, you just need to go to Google, write down, download VirtualBox. On the first very link, virtualbox.org. Just click on that link. You will be opening such page and like click on virtual Windows host. So as you click on over here, you will get the downloader like ready. This will be an exe file. You just need to double click and install it. In a similar way, go to Google and like type in download Ubuntu. Click on the first link. Here you will reach and then you need to download Ubuntu 20.4 LTS, which is long term support. So Ubuntu is actually a wonderful place to be at to learn Linux. So they have a very good support. You can ask questions in the forum and like people do actually respond. So now when you have downloaded both of these two things, what you need to do, you need to go ahead and like install them. So I've already downloaded some previous version of VirtualBox, so I will be installing that version itself. I do not see a need of having the latest version. So this is the like the version which I have for VirtualBox, which is 5.2.18, and you can see that on my desktop I have the ISO. Okay, I do not have the ISO for Ubuntu. Okay, so let us first download like install VirtualBox. So something like this will open up as you double click it. Click on next. Again, it is being installed in C drive, program files, Oracle VirtualBox. That is okay. Next, okay, next, and then yes, and then install. So this will install VirtualBox. Let it get installed. Meanwhile, I will just go ahead and like copy paste my Ubuntu, which should be here somewhere. I just copied. So this is version 18.04. Again, I do not see the need of the latest version. So I'm just copy pasting the previous version on my desktop so that it becomes feasible for us to look at. So VirtualBox is being downloaded, and here this is the place where the Ubuntu is being copied to my desktop, and this is the place where VirtualBox is being installed. So the major like problem which I see people while using Oracle VirtualBox is like they sometimes they are not able to connect to the internet. So like as soon as we will be able to install it, then I will tell you how to like connect the VirtualBox to the internet. So I am clicking on finish now. Let this happen. So as I click on finish, so there will be something like icon like this on my desktop. So this icon, Oracle VM VirtualBox. So just go ahead and double click it. I just double clicked it. Okay, so this opens up my VirtualBox. So the VirtualBox looks something like this. This is an empty place. What you need to do is you need to go and start and click on new button over here. Again, you can see the new button over here at the very left corner. This is the new button. Go and click on the new button. After clicking on the new button, it asks you for the name. We are installing Ubuntu 18.0 maybe. So that is okay. Again, it is of type Linux. So you can have various kind of machines. Again, the version is Ubuntu and 64-bit. That is okay. Click on next. So it is necessary that you mention up the right container over here. So what we are doing, we are building up a container which will hold up the operating system, and this is the RAM. So I'm assigning it a RAM of 2231. Next, then I need to create a hard disk for this. So again, just click on next. Again, let it be fixed site rather than dynamic located. We do not require much of it. 10 GB is more than enough, and click on create. So it will take few minutes to get created. You can see over here it says 1 minute 9 seconds. So like after doing all these things, the main time which it will take is like while we will get ahead and like install Ubuntu on it. So that will make like at least take a time of for 50 to 40 minutes. So let me show it to you one by one. So as of now we have just installed VirtualBox and build up a machine. So this is what we are saying, that this is what we are building up a machine. So it is still saying that it will take 3 minutes. That this please progress. And if I go to my desktop, I can see that I have the image on my desktop now. This is the image. So you will have to download an image which will be something like this, which will say Ubuntu 20.0 and which will be an .iso image. So you can see that like this has like approximately being installed. So you will find something like this. After creating up the machine, this is what we call as like this machine is nothing but a container. So just go ahead and like this is the second step. After like you have installed VirtualBox and created up the machine, go ahead and right click it, go to settings. So in second step, we are making sure that we make internet work in our Ubuntu machine as well. So right click over here and go to settings, then go to network, and in network here, as you go to setting in network, this is the network. In network, go to attach to and make it as a bridge adapter. So we are not discussing what exactly this is. So this is not the intention of this series. We are studying SQL in this series, but like you can note down like you have to make it as a bridge adapter, and then in promiscuous mode just say allow all. This is required and cable should be connected, and say okay. So this is how you make sure that your internet works on this Ubuntu. Then just double click on it. As you double click on it, there will be a new window which will pop up. So you will have a new window which will pop up. So this particular container does not have any operating system installed. So you need to install the operating system on it. So what I will do, I will go to my desktop and then I will put up the CD, which is like .iso. ISO is nothing but the image file of the Ubuntu. So this is just the image file of the Ubuntu installer, which is kept on my desktop. I will just double click it and it will say something like this, and I will click on start. As I click on start, it will like behave like a CD and start installing Ubuntu on this machine. So you see over here that it has, okay. So this is the place where Ubuntu is getting installed. 18.0 running Oracle VM VirtualBox. So this might take some time, and obviously like this will take approximately 50 minutes, and like from where it will take 50 minutes I will just tell you. So this process, entire process of installing VirtualBox and installing Ubuntu is of around 1 hour 20 minutes maybe. So you will get something like this. Just click on English and say install Ubuntu, or else if you want any other language you can go with that too. So I've like not done nothing over here. I've just clicked on install Ubuntu, and you see that the circle is rounding off. Then I have to select the language which is correct, and I will just click on continue. Then we will say that we have to do the normal installation. That is okay. Download updates while installing Ubuntu. This is not required. We can do it after installing Ubuntu, and normal installation is also okay. So I do not want to have a lot of like waste a lot of time while installing Ubuntu. Continue. That is okay. I've clicked on install now. Okay, so it says that any changes, if you continue the changes, system will be written to the disk. Otherwise, you will be able to mark further changes manually. So that is okay again. Yes. My place is Delhi. Let me change this to Delhi. Delhi NCT India, and then click on continue. So this is Anand, and I will choose my password to be root, and I want to log in automatically every time, and click on continue. So this is a place like from where it will take approximately 40 minutes to like let this particular software get installed on VirtualBox. So let it get installed, and then I will like we will see that if internet is working on it or not. And if internet is working, then we are done. Then in the next episode we will be like going ahead and installing MySQL on the same. So as the installation process will complete, you will see a window which will look something like this, and just say restart now. So there is one thing which you need to make sure that you need to remove the installation medium and then press enter. So why exactly this is there? Because we have the Ubuntu machine, and like whenever you install system like in OS on your machine, you have to like take out the CD bag, or else like the system will boot up that CD. So what I prefer to do is I just go ahead and like delete this from my desktop and just press enter and press enter. So again, this will take some while because this is booting up the system for the first time. So you can see that the system is all ready to be used. Just click on next, next, next. Anyhow, if you want to read them, you can read them. But I have been working on Ubuntu from very long. Now just go to Firefox, open it, and I'm just like checking up if internet is running on the machine, and then we will close the session. So you see that we are able to open up Google, which means that internet is working. I just say download VirtualBox. I hit an enter. So we can see that internet is working out here. So with this, we will close up today's session, and in the next session, we will learn how to install MySQL on Ubuntu. Thank you guys. Please do like and subscribe the channel.